All right, friends, Peggy Hall back with you from thehealthyamerican.org. We are going to be diving into this wearable AI pin. Let me know if you heard about it. This just kind of came out into the news recently, and I want to know if you know how much they're going to charge for it. This device has been created by some, I guess you could say, post Apple. They used to work for Apple computers, and these are ex-Apple employees. I'm going to share a video with you in just a moment, and I want you to connect the clots here with me related to the previous couple of videos that I did. And I'm so grateful for my healthy Americans. You are a blessing to me. You understand the concept of humor, and let me just share my screen real quick because I shared a couple of videos with you, and I want to make sure you know how to find those because YouTube likes to hide them. So here we go. This is over at my channel, The Healthy American Peggy Hall. If you click on live, that's where most of my videos are because I'm streaming live right now with you. And I had a video called Trendy Pastors, Coincidence? And then I had a part 2, Trendy Pastors, A Comedian's View, which I think is even funnier. I would highly recommend that you watch that. If you just click on the homepage, you won't get as many of my videos. Those are just a sampling of what YouTube gives you. And then videos are videos that I pre-recorded and then uploaded. So go to the live tab and you'll find most of those there. So this dovetails on the video that I did where I noticed this interesting and curious trend of a lot of Christian pastors wearing black leather motorcycle jackets. There was one that was wearing a dark brown one, but it was a leather motorcycle jacket. There were some that were wearing, I guess they're called flight jackets or bomber jackets. I don't wear leather jackets, so I don't know the names. But the point for me was that it was very interesting. Did they all go to a conference where they were told this is the next thing to get people to come to your church? You're going to look hip and cool, which is kind of interesting because I wouldn't think that pastors would care about keeping up with the Joneses or even being a part of, modern society, because the Bible really, I would say, teaches us to kind of stay out of the world a little bit. Again, I don't care what anybody wears. I don't have a beef with any of that. My curiosity factor was peaked because I saw it again and again and again and again. I must have shown you over a dozen or more men and women that were wearing these black leather motorcycle jackets. And then I would have brought that to you if they were wearing pink, baseball caps. Maybe some of them do, and I don't know that. I don't know that about some of these. But the point being, I noticed patterns. Like I noticed all of the Band-Aids that Slosh Green New Deal was wearing, and these were children's Band-Aids, and he would have them on all different fingers. And I still haven't really gotten to the bottom of that yet either, other than we were told it was an inside joke, which is really sick, demented, and twisted, knowing about all of the people who lost their property and their lives there in Lahaina. And this guy is joshing around with children's Band-Aids on different fingers. It was so blatant and obvious that on Halloween, somebody went as Slosh Green and had children's Band-Aids all over their fingers. So to my mind, I'm the only one that ever noticed that until I brought it to your attention. And I noticed different patterns like that. So I noticed this pattern of the pastors wearing these black leather motorcycle jackets. And I brought that to you. In fact, there are several more that do it that I wasn't able to cover. But the reason why I'm mentioning this is because it ties in with this wearable AI device that I'm going to share with you in just a moment. This is a sponsored video, so let me hop right on over real quick. And I want to thank the sponsor of this video. That's how I'm able to do these videos for you day in, day out. I'm here Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific, and these videos are free to you. So here's what the sponsor wants you to know, and that is that chances are that you have been here before. And this is at noblegoldenvestments.com. There's chaos in the markets, oil and stocks. And just when you thought it was safe and interest rates weren't rising, now new threats are coming out of nowhere. Tensions are boiling from Asia to Europe, as you know, and adaptation is the key here to safeguarding your wealth. You may not have considered gold or precious metals before. It's not speculation, but consider it as insurance. Right now, you need some insurance, and Noble Gold Investments have been protecting investors from disaster for years with their precious metals. If you're worried, it might be a time for you to take a fresh look at gold and silver. It's a proven safe haven for your portfolio and a volatility balance against uncertainty. So if it helps, Noble Gold Investments is also offering this. Let me bring it up for you. This 5-ounce America the Beautiful silver coin, and you will get that with its an IRA this month. So check it out, noblegoldinvestments.com. And their saying is crisis brews, portfolios waver, but gold insulates. So secure yourself against these threats. It's noblegoldinvestments.com, the only gold company that I trust. All right, friends, I want to talk about this wearable AI, but I want to set the stage a little bit for you because there are a couple of things that are very disconcerting to me. And what I want to do is bring you another brief little slideshow of some other images that will tie into this video that I'm about to share with you from this company that is called Humane. Very interesting. So I'm just going to scroll through some of these images that I got off the internet. And it's not, some of them are about the black leather jackets. Some of them are about the hand symbols, because some of you said to me, Peggy, you're talking about the black leather jackets, but you're not talking about these signs that these guys are throwing down. And let me just remind you that they probably mean nothing at all. Don't read into them. It's completely a coincidence that they're using these signs that are associated with the Freemasons and some of the other unsavory, how do I put it, religious beliefs. I would not draw any conclusion whatsoever. It absolutely is a coincidence. And this is just a handful, and there might be a couple of surprises. So this will take just a few, 20, 30 seconds here, and then we'll get right into that video. But this is to set the stage for what you're about to see next. Now, some of you know this fellow, that is Joseph Prince. Some of you said he was one of the early adopters of the black leather motorcycle jacket. He's not wearing it right here, but maybe he set a trend. And the other pastors, including women, said, oh yeah, all the women pastors said, oh, that is so cool. I want to look just like Joseph Prince. Yeah, that's probably a bomber jacket. Now there he's not wearing black leather. And these are just some of the other pastors just that I hadn't seen. Maybe I hadn't gotten in there previously, but that's the kind of jacket that I'm seeing over and over. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember it, but it was probably even reruns when I saw it. It was called Happy Days. And the Fonz wore the jacket. Yeah, he was cool. And so there's a few. And again, it goes on and on. This is just a very, very little sampling of it. Rick Warren, some of you were asking about him from Saddleback Church, my stomping grounds. Oh, how did he get in there? I don't think he's a pastor. I don't know how that snuck in there. Yeah. Nasal Schwab. I don't even know if that's leather. Maybe it is. That's what you wear when you're the ruler or the wannabe ruler of the world. What? Speaking of wannabe rulers of the world, how did that sneak in here? I don't think that's a black leather jacket, but don't make anything from that hand gesture, you guys. Do not make anything of that hand gesture. Mark Driscoll, Calvary Chapel, ex-Calvary Chapel. Do not read into that. What's his name? Stuart something. Yeah, I would not read into this at all. It's a very natural way of standing. Some of you said that it's a yoga pose, and I wouldn't think that Christian pastors are doing yoga poses, but perhaps they're meditating there. I don't see anything wrong with this coincidence. It looks very natural, a natural way to stand, very like unintentional. I'm sure it just happened. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't read anything. Don't read into that hand sign either. I'm sure it was caught completely off guard, again and again and again. Absolutely means nothing. So I wouldn't read into that. And here we go. Like I said, these are natural gestures, just absolutely got caught at that moment in time. Again, I'm not talking about the black jackets. These are just some that were in my file. Whoops, how did he sneak in there? I have no idea how that happened. Oh, I think we already saw him. Couple here. I don't even know that one. Fort Lauderdale. Oh, this symbol again. That's Jack Hibbs, Pastor Jack. I would not read anything into that. Absolutely caught on the fly, not done intentional. Here again, just a gesture. for emphasis. Same thing here. Yeah, absolutely natural, normal. And some of you have been mentioning this fellow, Amir Sarfati. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sarfati. And I would not go for those rumors that he was the Mossad. Don't read into that. I would not go there. He wrote a book. This picture, actually, that I'm showing you here is from his webpage about a book about a Mossad agent who does all of the subterfuge and everything. I have no idea how he would know about it. It's completely fiction. I'm sure of that. And again, there's that image. I don't know why they chose that picture. Probably because that symbol means nothing. Well, there he is with Jack Hibbs. I think that's a natural way of standing. Yeah, he loves to throw the signs. You should watch this whole, let's see, that was September 2020. I wouldn't say he was spinning, hypnotic gestures or anything to put people in a trance. It just looked like it, not intentional. And here you go again. Absolutely. Now there's no gesture here, but that does look like a black leather jacket. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not a pastor. I don't know how that got in there. Oh my goodness. What in the world? No, I'm not going to say what in the non-spinning world. Only certain people understand that humor. I'm not going to say not in the non-spinning world any longer. I don't know how that snuck in. What in the world? That gesture looks familiar for some reason. How did these sneak in here? That was a good picture to choose for his website. Yeah. I don't know. I must have the wrong files. Well, there's a black leather jacket, not a pastor. That's for sure. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you to set the stage, because in this AI thing that we are going to get to right now, let me hop right on over. And I should have said, if you didn't like my videos about the trendy pastors, you're not going to like this one. I should have said that at the beginning, but probably they're not watching these videos any longer anyway. Okay, so let's do this. We are going on over to a website called Humane. How about that? Not human, HU.AMA.NE. And let me see if my computer will play along here. So this is the website. We're going to watch a little video, and I may fast forward through parts of it just so that it is a 10-minute video, but here we go. And I want to thank the Healthy American who sent this. Oh my goodness. Is that what she said? She's wearing a black leather motorcycle jacket. Well, you know what? My bad. It's just a trendy thing. He's wearing black. She's wearing black. They are in San Francisco. And, that's a thriving economy. All the stores are opening. I think more stores are coming in, and all the hotels are coming back, and they're putting in new shopping malls. And oh, that's not San Francisco? Oh, I must have it wrong. Oh, that's the city by the crumbling city by the bay. Okay, I gotcha. Well, let's do this. We're going to listen to these people and see what they've got.
Welcome to Humane.
This is the Humane AI Pen. It's a standalone device and software platform built from the ground up for AI. It comes in 3 colorways: got Eclipse, Lunar, and Equinox. There's 2 pieces.
Okay, I do have to interrupt. So this is moon imagery, right? Lunar, equinox, and eclipse. Make of that what you will.
A computer and a battery booster. And the battery booster powers a smaller battery inside the main computer. And this is how we achieve our all-day battery life.
So if you ever exhaust the booster, you just reach into your pocket or bag and hot swap it. This is a perpetual power system that allows you to use your AI pin for as long as you want.
There are no wake words, so it's not always listening or always recording. In fact, it doesn't do anything until you engage.
Oh, that's so good to know. It's not always listening or recording, unlike your car. I'm going to do a video on that where your car is reading and storing all of your messages and all of your contacts. And if somebody sends you a text message, they're going to have access to all of that person's text messages. Yeah, all of them. So it's not like that at all. This is not going to be listening or recording at all. You can go out and have a walk with your friends, do whatever you like. And of course, that device is not going to be recording or storing any information. Isn't that good to know? Well, let's continue, shall we? I think I got them speechless here.
Engage with it. And your engagement comes through your voice, touch, gesture, or the laser ink display.
It also comes with its own connectivity built right in, our own Humane network, connected by T-Mobile.
We were able to pack a lot of technology into something really small. It runs a Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset, and that means it's really fast, which is crucial for...
Oh, the Dragon chip. Yeah, that sounds very wholesome to me. I want to definitely have the Dragon chip wearable AI pin. And did you see that palm display? I'm sure that has nothing whatsoever to do with any mark of the beast. I won't even bring that up. And certainly this is not the stepping stone toward any implants, because you might lose that. So wouldn't it be easier to just have it implanted so you wouldn't lose it? Let's hear what else they have for us. The Dragon chip.
AI.
It's got an ultra-wide RGB camera, depth sensor, and motion sensors. And
it's got this really special speaker that creates this bubble of sound. It can be really intimate, or it can be really loud.
It has an indicator that we call the Trust Light that is built directly into the AI Pin's hardware via a dedicated privacy chip.
The Trust Light indicates when its input, optical, or audio sensors are active, ensuring full transparency and data security.
Oh, it's data secure, just like your phone. Your phone is not listening to you at all. It does not, no one has access to your images or your text messages or your phone messages, not at all.
The AI Pin privacy chip also protects it from being exploited, which means if it's ever physically tampered with, it will require service from Humane to restore operation.
The AI Pin comes with a beacon that lets you know when it has something for you, like messages from trusted contacts or services like cars or food as they come available online in the future.
We don't do apps. Humane's OS runs AI experiences that are on device and in the cloud. The OS understands what you need and picks the right AI in the moment.
What this means is that you no longer have to search for, download, or manage apps. These AIs are streamed on demand at the speed of thought.
At the speed of thought. Now, isn't it interesting that they've called the company Humane when it's actually removing the human from the experience, as he called it?
Play some music. Play the song How Music Makes You Feel Better.
We've partnered with Tidal, which you get out of the box, and you can do some amazing things.
Really cool things driven by AI, like play music written by Prince but not performed by Prince, or play songs from famous sci-fi films. Got my music controls. If I go to the left, I can go back. If I go to the right, I can skip. If I was to go down,
what? Did you see that?
And to get back.
Did you see he did that little gesture, didn't he? With the thumb and the index finger together. How clever that that's the way to pause. Yeah, I would not read anything into that whatsoever. And having it on your palm, it's just convenient.
To my home screen, I just close my hand. Okay. Got my clock.
Oh, did you see that?
Well,
I'm not fast enough, but there he's about to do it again.
The date. I tilt my hand up, got nearby. It tells me everything that might be around me and where I am at the same time. I can also use it to ask questions like, when is the next eclipse and where is the best place to see it?
This isn't AI browsing the web or grabbing knowledge from all over the internet.
The next total solar eclipse will occur on April 8th, 2024. Best places to see it are Exmouth, Australia, and East Timor.
I can use it for messaging, either by voice or laser. Tell Andrew I'll be there later tonight.
Your message to Andrew says I'll be there later tonight. Okay to send?
Make me sound more excited.
Your message to Andrew says I'll be there later tonight. Can't wait. Okay to send?
Yes.
One of the things I like most about messaging is getting caught up. My AI summarizes what's important, so I don't have to go back and read every message.
Oh, that's so good. Just take the human out of it. Yeah, your AI knows what's important. You don't. I think that's fantastic. And he can't be bothered to say that he's excited. He has to have the machine do it for him. That's just brilliant. Oh, I've got him speechless again.
Catch me up.
Ymir asked if you want to get hook fish with Sam this week. Michelle sent some notes about today's design sync. Andy and Adam are on their way over.
Or using AI to search through messages. What's the gate code that Andrew sent me?
The gate code that Andrew sent is 7361.
Now, that might be useful. That one I probably need.
Before, I'd have to scroll through a long text chain to the last time I went to Andrew's house. Of course, you can make a phone call. Call Yanir.
Hey.
Hey, Yanir. Can you help me with this demo?
Hey, right there.
Thanks.
But what's weird is everybody else is hearing that. Or like, do you have earbuds or something? So when you're doing that, it does not seem very private, even from that level.
Now, of course, you can also use Bluetooth headphones at any time.
There you go. Okay, it looks like we are...
I can also force it into any language I'd like to speak or understand. With computer vision, the AI can recognize objects, and we're starting with health and nutrition. I've got goals that I've set up in my AI that I no longer need to think about. How much protein?
I got a question for you guys, though. Is he the robot? I mean, he does not appear like, why is he talking? Is that just me? Like, he created this product and he has zero enthusiasm or personality about it. Is he actually the robot? Is the AI the one that's going to be more like full of life? Just asking, just asking.
These almonds have 15 grams of protein.
Great. I'm going to eat it.
Enjoy it.
And later I can ask, how much protein have I had today?
You have had 22 grams of protein today.
It's really cool. When it comes to retail, the AI pen allows you to shop in the real world, hold up an item to learn more about it, and transact seamlessly on the go without relying on screens. How much is this online?
This is $28 online.
Great. Buy it. When you want to take a photo, just double tap. Or video, staying in the moment, capturing the whole scene, and generating a gorgeous image. It'll remember everything you input into notes and then recall what's relevant. Where should Ken and I grab dinner tonight?
Here are some recommendations for you. Sushi Ran, Shisen, and Elephant Sushi.
Now, how did it know? Because I had input a note a while ago that Ken likes sushi. To manage and access all your data, including photos, videos, and notes, Humane provides a central hub called humane.center. This platform is designed to simplify your interaction with the AI Pin from setup through daily use. When you purchase the AI Pin, you're asked to onboard with Humane via a privacy-protected portal. By sharing information with the AI Pin up front, you're ensuring that by the time you take your personal AI Pin... I'm
going to pause for a second here, friends. what I'm going to do is leave you the link to finish. There's only a few more minutes on this, but I'm more concerned about what we just saw. You're putting in your height, your weight. Back in the day when people were doing those Fitbit trackers, it made me raise my eyebrows. I never did one. And hey, if you use one and you like it and you know how many steps you're taking and how many calories, but it dawned on me, it's like, oh my gosh, somebody else has that information. And just like he was saying, how much protein are in these almonds? Well, the time may come when you're not going to be able to eat those almonds because you had your allotment of protein. Where is that information going to go? Now, what was interesting about this website, many interesting things, but it's called Humane. And let me go right back to the homepage for a second. And I want to show you how much it cost. So it starts at $699. And of course, those numbers mean nothing. I would not read into that at all, that it's 666. The fact that he had that information on the palm of his hand probably means nothing either. And I just find the whole thing very interesting, to say the least. I would like to hear in my Healthy American audience, if you are remotely interested in something like this. And, I don't have any of that. As I say, I have my own personal protection, but I don't go for the Alexa. I don't go for any of that talking stuff, that the cameras that see everything that you're doing. I'm sure they are right now on my computer. So I want to minimize as much as possible this type of encroachment. I just thought it was interesting that the woman was wearing the black leather motorcycle jacket. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything that I've been covering, but it is very amusing and interesting, wouldn't you say? All right, friends, I'm going to wrap up here. I know I went a little long on the video. I will leave you a link where you can watch that. And hey, sign up for it if you want to. Let me know what you think. And is this the mark of the beast? All right, friends, I'll see you soon.